Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome to the replay. Hey, I'm just going to take a second and get this put over into my VIP group so everyone in there can see it. If you're not a part of my VIP group, just type in VIP and I will certainly add you to the group, get you the link to get you over there. How's everybody's Sunday going? Is everybody watching the football games? That's what everybody's been texting me about today. So I thought I actually want to do a project with some pillow treatments that I've been wanting to do for a while. So I thought I was going to just do that today while everybody's watching the game, I guess. So first, let me get this over and then I'll get it started. Oh, hold on. Okay, now we're going. Well, thanks for joining me on your Sunday. And if you're not live, hopefully you're doing a replay. I want to get in here so I can actually see my comments. As we're going along, you guys just ask comments. If you have questions, not sure what I'm using or whatever, just feel free to drop them in the comment section or just send me a direct message and I'll be glad to answer them for you. So I've had this pillow for a little bit and I kind of wanted to do a saying on it, but I didn't want it to be permanent. So you could actually do an ink treatment on this directly on this pillow and heat set it, and it will be there for as long as you have the pillow. But I kind of wanted to be able to change it up and make it a little different. So what I'm going to do is I just got some paint cloth, a drop cloth. And I actually kind of did a little bit of a treatment on it to make it look like it was kind of an antiquist, I guess. So you could just do regular, give it a tea bath, basically. I already had this like shimmer mist stuff. It's kind of like this color's Roll Top Desk. So I just sprayed that on my canvas. And so you can see this one's kind of a little bit, this side's a little bit darker, a little bit more than this side. So I'm going to use this side, I think. Anyway, I'm just going to put my transfer on that canvas and then just pin it to this pillow and then put some fun ribbon and I'm going to see what a chocolate chip will actually look like on the end of it just to give it a little bit more of a Valentine's feel. So let's get started. I wanted to show you, I'm going to put this out of the way for now. This is one of the transfers that we'll be using. Thankful, blessed, and thankful with an arrow. So I'm actually going to use this middle one for the blessed. And then from the chocolate chip, I'm going to be using, I think the February 14th one would be fun. And I'm going to do it on our chip in red. So we have lots of different colors, guys. We have about 30 different colors. So, you don't have to use black or red all the time. That's just kind of my preference for this pillow. And we actually probably have transfer-wise, I think we have about like around 250 to 300 transfers. We have some going that's going to be retiring at the end of this month. So I've got a list that I will put out so you guys actually know what's going to be retiring in case you guys have seen it and you've been wanting it, just hadn't made the purchase yet. All the products, the Chalk Couture products can be found in my online shop. Just type in shop or ask me, if you want a specific link, just tell me which one you're wanting. And I'll get it for you. Let me just get this cut out. So if you're new, Chalk Couture, I should probably introduce myself. I'm Mandy Ross with Gwen Swaxy Nest, and I'm a Chalk Couture independent designer. And Chalk Couture is just an easy DIY craft project, basically. So we make all the tools to help you make your DIY projects come out really nice, clean, and crisp. And basically our cornerstone products are paste, transfers, and the chalkboards. And we've since expanded into inks and different surfaces. We come out with different designs of transfers every 3 months. We have our own in-house designers that come out with just some really unique and very detailed designs. So first we're going to go ahead and take this off the backer, and this is our transfers, and it's actually sticky on the back side, and it's silk screen. I don't know if you can see the actual silk screen, but that's how it differs from like a stencil, is that it's not going to move on you, and you're going to get a crisp design. Normally when I used the stencils, it was you had to kind of make it distressed because you got kind of you never knew what kind of image you were going to get. So with this, I'm going to take you down, and I'll still talk you through it, but I want to show you what I'm doing. This, since I'm putting it on cloth, I don't have to fuzz it, but if you were putting it on our chalkboards, you would want to do a fuzzing just so it wouldn't be so sticky. So then I'm just going to lay it on top of there, and I'm just going to get all the air bubbles out of it. So I'm just going to run my hand through it and make sure the air bubbles are gone around the design part, okay? So I'm just going to lift that up and see if it's going to come out looking fairly, yeah, that's going to be close. Just centered is really what I'm kind of looking for. Yeah, I think that's good. So these are easy projects, guys. These projects probably take less than, normally all my projects take less than 20 minutes, and that's with cleanup. So our transfers are reusable, so that's the difference between like a Cricut design versus these transfers. I think a Cricut design, you can only use them like one time, and so these are reusable 8 to 12 times if you take care of them, wash them up after your use. Put them back on the backer sheets, and I'll show you how to do that. This one, what I'm doing right now is I'm getting the paste ready, and this is the chalk paste. And since I just want it to be decorative, and I'm not really worried about it being washable or anything, I'm just using the paste on the cloth. But if you wanted to wash it in like with your regular wash, you'd want to use inks, so it would be permanent for you. The paste, you want it to be like a yogurt-like consistency. It's kind of a cross between old school chalk and chalk paint. So if it was old school chalk, it would smudge as soon as you put it on your surface. And if it was paint, it would be permanent. But this, actually, you're able to remove it from the different surfaces, mainly like your chalkboards and glass and stuff. If you don't want to stay on there, you're able to remove it. So I just put a little bit of water in there and mixed it up really well just to kind of get more of a yogurt-like consistency. Now you're just going to plop it all over your design, and it really does not take a whole lot of paste. So this jar will last you a while, and you do not have to be this actually can be kind of messy. It's a messy kind of project. So that's the other thing I love about Chalk Couture, is that it's a little bit forgiving. If you mess up, it's really easy to redo and start over and make it look the way you want it. So once you get your paste on, let me move this up just a little bit. You're just going to take your squeegee and just kind of move the paste all over the design part, okay? And put some more on there. And just kind of get just the design part. You don't have to worry about all the blue space where there's no design actually. And then when that is done, we'll actually take up the excess of it and put it back in our jar. So it doesn't really take a whole lot of paste to do. It's fairly easy and economical. Let's see. So now I'm just going to kind of glide over it. You don't really have to put a whole lot of pressure on it. And just take up the rest of that paste and put it back in your jar. Hello, thanks for joining me. So I'm going to make sure that I have it off my hands. And so when I touch my project, I don't have chalk paste where I don't want it. Okay. Let's put this on here. And that's just a Lysol wipe, and I'll actually use it when I clean off the transfer. Okay. So just go slow at first and just kind of make sure there's a little spot here at the very beginning that didn't take. So I'm just going to put some more paste on there. I just put it back down and put some more paste on there. And yeah, that did the trick. And that didn't come out very well either. So again, just take it off slowly. And, you know, if you miss a spot, just put your transfer back down and get it where you want it. Okay, I think I want some more right here. It's coming out super clean and crisp, which is what I love about Chalk Couture. I used to actually design, do some furniture painting and do different designs and stuff, which was fun. But anytime I used the stencils, you never kind of knew how it was going to turn out. But with Chalk Couture, it's pretty easy to come out pretty crisp and pretty clean. Okay, so let me I'm going to just put this in my water to clean up, and I'll show you how that's done in just a minute. I just have like a little bowl of water over here on the side. Okay. Let me wash my hands and I'll pick this up, and then we'll do our pillow with it. So this is a real simple way to give your, you know, a little update to your stuff that's been kind of laying around. Okay, blessed. Okay, put that off to the side. Kind of clean up my mess here. I'm just going to put this in water. Put my squeegee in water, so everything is washable. The chalk paste itself is water soluble. Okay, let's just see how this turns out on my project now. If it's going to turn out the way I'm thinking, if I'm actually going to like it or not. So you could, obviously, you could take and, you know, get that like iron-on stuff, and you could actually iron it onto your pillow. I'm actually just going to put some diaper pins and put it on either side, and then put some ribbon in the diaper pins to kind of give it a little bit more flair, I guess. We'll see if I like it or not. And then you could Velcro it on. I mean, there's all sorts of ways that you could actually get this on here without making it permanent. Let me do that one. And then I'm thinking the ribbon is actually going to hide the different pins on there. So we'll see how it turns out. Okay, and it's still wet, so it usually dries pretty fast though, so just kind of be careful while you're doing the pinning. You could just set it to the side, or you could use a hairdryer and actually get it to dry faster. Get this on here. There we go. Okay, so let's see what we think about just putting some ribbon in there and giving it just a little bit more. I'm might want more than just some ribbon though. So we'll see. We'll fix it up the way we think we can. Take this and put some ribbon in it. I think one more will be okay. So inexpensive way to go ahead and just take what you have at home and bring it back to life in a different way. Oop, I might have got that one too short. And I always kind of like to put things in threes. They say that kind of brings back some visual interest. People, you know, we do a lot of stuff that's, you know, in twos, but if you do threes and fives, they say that's where kind of the eyes go. So when you're decorating, if something looks off, just add it, make it an odd number, and see if you can't get it to balance out, basically. Okay, that one. And so now this one's going to be kind of an all year round deal, and I think this little chip on the side, I think I can make it more of a holiday theme. One more. So we'll see how it turns out. I'm kind of new to Chalk Couture, and just like when I was painting, it's kind of like you have these ideas of your project, but you never really know how they're going to turn out until you get them done. So just put that on there. You could use some really cute ribbon. Okay, so here's our chalkable chip, and this is the Chalk Couture, and all I did was just kind of, I took a crocodile and I put a hole there, and now I'm going to use our Sprinkled with Love mini transfers, and they're like 2x3s that you can use on pretty much anything. They go with our paste and our inks, and you wash them the same. You just put them in water and wash them up. They are sticky. So, and this is the backer sheet I was telling you about. I'm just going to take this and put it on there, and then use another squeegee and get the red open. Let's see. Maybe. Where'd my red go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. Just mix it up, and then I'm just going to put it on here. Just blot it around. Get it off my hands. Okay, make sure that it's on your project, that there's no air bubbles and all that good stuff. And then just take your squeegee and, hello, thanks for joining. Take the rest of it off, so you can tell I got way too much on there, but that's fine. That's what I like about Chalk Couture. It's very forgiving, and you just take it and wipe it off. Take out all your excess and wipe it off, so you can tell this jar really does last a really long time. And let me get this off my fingers. Now it's up there in my nails. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to take this off. See if you can see it as it's coming off. Isn't that cute? Very cute. Okay, I'm going to put this in my bowl of water and let it get the paste off of it. So as soon as you get done with your project, you pretty much want to put it in the bowl of water. but you really don't want it to let it set overnight, okay? Because the sticky will completely go off. But what happens is that gets deactivated, the stickiness gets deactivated, and then once it dries, it will reactivate. So let me get a string here and get on that. I think it's gonna have to be this little jute. So again, you'd want to let it dry. It's still kind of wet, but it takes just a little bit to dry. I'm just gonna put this in here and try not to get it in my February there. Okay. So I'm just gonna put it over here at the end and use my little baby diaper pin to loop that through. So it'd be cute to have like little, I guess I could have put little red ribbons on here for change out the ribbons as well as this little guy. So the next holiday, I can just change this out and have a little bit of a holiday decoration. So I'm not, like, I decorate for Christmas, and I'm not a huge decorator. Like, I don't go around my whole house and decorate for the rest of the seasons. But I do like to put up just a little bit of something to remind me that, you know, it's a new holiday. Okay, that is it. What do you guys think? See if you can see it from back here. So it's pretty cute, actually. And one other thing is I took my pinking shears and I actually went around and cut this, but you can make it a raw edge and it would probably be just as cute and a little bit more antique-ish or vintage looking. So I think it turned out cute. We'll see what we do with our next pillow. So let me know what you guys think, and hopefully you're enjoying your football games. And oh, let me show you how to wash this real quick. I'm going to show you how to, I'll just use this little one and show you how to wash it. So I just put it in a bowl, okay, and I'm basically going to take a Lysol wipe and just get all the chalk off there, okay, on both sides. Okay, just wipe it off on both sides. Sometimes your transfers will stain on the blue part. That's okay, that's normal. You just want to make sure you get all the paste off of your actual design part so that it will, you'll be able to use it again, okay? So then you're just going to take your backer, and there's a shiny side and a dull side. So just remember, sticky and shiny side go together. You put it back on, you store it away, and it's good for the next time you use it, okay? So you can reuse these 8 to 12 times, and most designers get a whole lot more use out of them than that. And so anyway, I hope you enjoyed our little, make sure I don't have any, I do have some chalk paste on there. I'm going to take the other one to the sink, the larger one to the sink. It's just easier to clean there. So, you know, you can take it to the sink and get it clean there. You don't have to do it on your station. So anyway, one more time. This was our little project tonight. Cute, blessed, 14th. And if you have questions, just let me know. Type in shop if you want to be a part of our Club Couture, which is this little guy for this month. So January is the only month you can get this little guy. He's really cute. And then you get the 4 little hearts with it. That's our Club Couture. You get an exclusive transfer each month. So check that out. If you want a link to it, just type in club. You can also become a designer like me and work the business the way you want to. You know, you don't have to be doing lives and all that stuff. You can do workshops, or You can just use it in your shop that you already have. If you already have an online shop that sells your boutique items or craft items, you can just add it to that. So anyway, if you have questions, just let me know and I'll be glad to answer them. Oh, we didn't get to see the little, I made these little wood earrings on one of my lives. I wanted to show them how they turned out. These were actually probably my favorite ones. There we go. Is the silver and the teal ones. So I made, I think, like 4 different ones, and I'll be posting pictures of those. So anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying the football game. Thanks for joining me, and happy chalking. Bye.